Hello again mga Lodi, it's me, Fedric Atigbak. For now, I'm going to create a summary about Chapter 3, titled Chapter 3, Network Protocols and Communication. There's a types of communication fundamentals. First is the human communication and computer communication. A network can be as complex as devices connected across the internet or as simple as two computers directly connected to one another with a single cable with anything in between. Network can vary in size, shape, and function. However, simply having a wired or wireless physical connection between an end devices is not enough to enable communication. For communication to occur, devices must know how to communicate. Rules establishment. These rules or protocols must be followed in order for the message to be successful. Delivered, understood. Protocols must account for the following requirements. First is the identified sender and receiver. Second is the common language and grammar. Third is the speed. Message encoding. One of the first steps sending a message is encoding. Encoding is the process of converting information into another acceptable form for transmission. Decoding reverses this process in order to interpret the information. In the figure, you see that the message, source, encoder, transmitter, transmission, medium, the channel, receiver, the signal is the decoder, and the message is the message destination. Message formatting and encapsulation. When a message is sent from source to destination, it must use a specific format or structure. Message format depends on the type of message and the channel that is used to deliver the message. Letter writing is one of the most common forms of written human communication. For centuries, the agreed format for personal letters has not changed. In many cultures, a personal letters contain the following elements: an identifier of the recipient, the salutation or greeting, the message content, closing phrase, an identifier of the sender. There's a message size in human communication and computer communication. Another rule of communication is size. When people communication with each other, the messages that they send are usually broken into smaller parts or sentences. These sentences are limited in size to what the receiving person can process at the one time. An individual conversation may be made up of many smaller sentences to ensure that each part of the message is received and understood. Imagine what it would be like to read this course if all appeared as long one sentence. It would not be easy to read and comprehend. Message timing. These are the rules of engagement for message timing. First is the access method. Determines when someone is able to send a message. Flow control. Timing also affects how much information can be sent and the speed that it can be delivered. Response timeout. If a person asks a question and does not hear a response with an acceptable amount of time, the person assumes that no answer is coming and reacts accordingly. Message delivery option. You see in the figure the unicast, multicast, and broadcast. A message can be delivered in different ways. Sometimes a person wants to communicate information to a single individual. At another time, the person may need to send information to a group of people at the same time, or even to all people in the same area. Protocols. Rules that govern communication. A group of interrelated protocols necessary to perform a communication function is called a protocol suite. Implemented by host and networking device, software, hardware, or both. Protocol stack. Content layer, rules layer, and physical layer. This figure says the protocol suite. Protocol suite are set of rules that work together to help solve a problem. Network protocols. Networking protocols define a common format and set of rules for exchanging messages between devices. Some common networking protocols. HTTP, which means Hypertext Transfer Protocol. TCP means Transmission Control Protocol. IP means Internet Protocol. In this figure 1, this is how the message is formatted or structured. The format or structure of the communication into pieces. In the figure 2, the process by which networking devices share information about pathways with another network. The process by which network devices share information about pathways to other networks. Figure 3. How and when error and system messages are passed between devices. Protocol interaction. HTTP is an application protocol that governs the way a web server and a web client interact. TCP is the transport protocol that manages the individual's conversation. IP is responsible for taking the formatted segments from TCP, encapsulating them into packets, assigning them the appropriate addresses, and delivering them to the destination host. Ethernet is a network access protocol that describes two primary functions: communications over a data link and a physical transmission of data on the network medium. Protocol suites and industry standards. We see in the figure that the protocol suite is a set of protocols that work together to provide comprehensive network communication services. A protocol suite may be specified by a standard organization or developed by a vendor. TCP IP protocol suite. The individual protocols are organized in layers using the TCP IP protocol model. Sample: application, transport, internet, network access layers. Application system. Name of the system. Domain name system. Translate domain names such as cisco.com into IP address. Host config. Bootstrap protocol enables a diskless workstation to discover its own IP address and the IP address of a bootp server on the network and a file to be loaded into memory. To boot the machine, BOTP is being served first by DHCP. DHCP means Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. Dynamically assigns IP addresses to client station at startup. Allows the addresses to be reused when no longer needed. For email, Simple Email Transfer Protocol enables client to send email to a mail server. Enables servers to send email to other servers. POP3 or means Post Office Protocol version 3 enables client to retrieve email from email server. Downloads email from the mail server to the desktop. Internet Message Access Protocol enables client to access email stored on email, maintains email on the server. File transfer. File transfer protocol sets rules that enables a user on one host to access and transfer files from another host over a network. A reliable, connection-oriented, and acknowledged file delivery protocol. Trivial. file transfer protocol, a simple connectionless file transfer protocol. Web, for web, hypertext transfer protocol, set of rules for exchanging text, graphic, images, sound, video, and other multimedia files on the World Wide Web. Transport layer, use datagram protocol, one of the best protocol. Enables a process running of one host to send packets to a process running another host. Does not confirm successful data transmission. Transmission control protocol enables reliable communication between processes running on separate hosts. Reliable acknowledge transmission that confirms successful delivery. Internet layer. Internet protocol receives message segments from the transport layer packages message into packets. Address packets for end-to-end delivery over an internet network. Network address translation translates IP addresses from a private network into globally unique public IP address. IP support. Internet control message protocol provides feedback from a destination host to a source about errors in a packet delivery. Routing protocols. Open shortest path first. Link the state routing protocol. Hierarchy designed based on area. Open standard interior routing protocol. Enhanced interior gateway routing protocol. Cisco proprietary routing protocol. Use a composite metric based on bandwidth, delay, load, and reliability. So for now, we finish the summary of the chapter 3 titled Network Protocols and Communication. So now we will answer some activities. Drag a protocol or standards to TCP/IP layer, name as described. Application transport internet network access. So I'm gonna perfect this. Application Let's check it out. Oh. So my ROM is EGR internet. So check it out. So now I complete the application transport internet access, but somehow I answer it, but there's an error for me. So we will do have some activities Next. Activity illustrate the encapsulation process. Instruction drag the PDU to appropriate place in the stack to illustrate the order of the encapsulation. So, I'm gonna try to answer it. Segment, packets, frames. Let's check it out. So I answer all the activity in the chapter 3. So that's all for now. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel.